So, good morning, everybody. This is the part bony parts joined together, two hip bone and one sacrum. So, wall of this pelvis is contained the pelvic blood vessels, supply the genital structures as well as the urinary and the gastrointestinal tract, muscles of this abdominal wall, pelvic floor, and the perineum, buttocks and the upper thigh, fascia, other connective tissue, and the bone, skin, and other superficial structures. So classified vessels supply the organ as known as the visceral vessels, and those supply the supporting structures are called the parietal vessels. So within this wall of this pelvis, there is a pelvic viscera, terminal part of this digestive and urinary system, and component of this genital system are located in the pelvis. These organs are provided due to the protection and nutrition by the bone, muscle, fascia, blood vessels, lymphatic and the nerves of the pelvis. The posterior suprailiac spine, seen as a dimple, lies opposite the middle of the sacroiliac joint. So here there is a content of this pelvic. First there is a pelvic vessels, nerves, muscles, fascia, and the joint. The pelvis will be considered first. There is a vessels of the pelvis. You see this within this content of this pelvis. Here there is a blood vessels first. This one are the abdominal aorta. Here it divide into this common iliac artery, right and left iliac artery. Then further it divide into this external iliac artery and the internal iliac artery. Within this wall of this pelvis, there is a branches of this internal iliac artery and there is a nerves. So these are the different artery or the branches of this internal iliac artery are the wall contain of this wall of this pelvis. First internal iliac artery. See this common iliac artery. This one are the aorta. It bifurcate into this common iliac artery. So here it common iliac artery further terminal into this internal iliac artery and external iliac artery. So this one are the common iliac artery, both right side and the left side. It is the bifurcation of this abdominal aorta divide into this common iliac artery. Now common iliac artery, it further divide into this internal iliac artery and external iliac artery. Now wall of this pelvis we will see about the detailed part of this branches of this internal iliac artery. So here you can see this internal iliac artery. This one are the terminal branch of this common iliac artery. So internal iliac artery is small terminal branch of this common iliac artery. It is 3.75 centimeter long and it supplies the pelvic organ except those supplied by the superior rectal, ovarian and the medial sacral artery, perineum and the greater part of this gluteal region and iliac fossa. In this fetus, internal iliac artery is double the size of this external iliac artery because it transmits the blood to the placenta through the umbilical artery. The umbilical artery with the internal iliac then form the direct continuation of this common iliac artery. After the birth, the proximal part of this umbilical artery persists to form a superior vesical artery, and the rest of this part is degenerate and it into the fibrous cord, the medial umbilical ligament. So this one are the terminal or the obliterate part of this umbilical artery. Now which are the anterior and posterior? Further internal iliac artery is divided into this anterior division and the posterior division. You see this anterior division of this internal iliac artery. This one are the anterior division. This one are the posterior division of this internal iliac artery. Now in common iliac artery divided into this external and internal iliac artery. External iliac artery below this, these are the inguinal ligament. It continues as a femoral artery and lower limb. So external iliac artery you cannot learn here. At the wall of this pelvis we will learn about this internal iliac artery branches. Now what is the course and relation of this internal iliac artery? So this one are this internal iliac artery. It is the terminal branch of this smaller terminal branch of this common iliac artery. So internal iliac artery begins in front of this sacroiliac joint. So here there is a sacrum and the ilium. So it is the begins at the sacroiliac joint. At the level of this intervertebral disc between this fifth lumbar vertebra and the sacrum. Here it lies medial to the psoas major muscles. The artery runs downward and the backward and end near the upper margin of this greater sciatic notch. by dividing into the anterior and posterior division. Here at this greater sciatic notch, it further divides into this anterior division and posterior division of this internal iliac artery. On the anteriorly, in female, there is a ovary and the lateral end of this uterine tube and the ureter. And posteriorly, there is an internal iliac vein, lumbosacral trunk and the sacroiliac joint. So laterally, there is external iliac vessels and the obturator nerve. And medially, there is a peritoneum and to a few tributaries of this internal iliac vein. So this one are the course and relation of this internal iliac artery. Now branches. So branches of this internal iliac artery is further divided into this anterior division and posterior division. So this one are the terminal part of this anterior division and posterior division of this internal iliac artery. First, obliterated umbilical artery. So anterior division, there is a anterior division in male, superior vesical artery, obturator artery, middle rectal artery, inferior vesical artery and inferior gluteal, internal pudendal, and in female there is a vaginal artery and uterine artery. This one are the anterior division of this internal iliac artery. Now superior vesical artery. First, superior vesical artery, here you can see this diagram. This one are the superior vesical artery. So superior vesical artery, it is the derived from this non-obliterated proximal part of this umbilical artery and consists of the 2 or the 3 vessels which supply the upper surface of this urinary bladder. One vessel accompanies the vas deferens supply its and reaches the testis where it is anastomosis with the testicular artery. A few vesicle wings supply the terminal part of this urethra. So name is given this vesicle artery. So it supply the urinary bladder. So name is given this vesicle artery. This one are the superior vesicle artery. So superior vesicle artery and this obliterated umbilical artery. So obliterated umbilical artery, it is a fact the continuation of this internal iliac artery in the intrauterine life, where it extends to the placenta through the umbilical course and convey the deoxygenated fetal blood to the chorionic villi. With this cessation of this placental circulation after the birth, the distal part of this umbilical artery is obliterated to form the corresponding medial umbilical ligament, and the proximal part remains the pattern as the superior vesical artery. So this one are the obliterated umbilical artery and superior vesical artery. Obliterated umbilical artery and superior vesical artery. Here you can see this one are the superior vesical artery and obliterated umbilical artery. Now second one, it is the obturator artery. So obturator artery pass forward and downward along the lateral pelvic wall. You see this one are this obturator artery and the vein. So this one are the obturator artery and the obturator vein. So obturator artery pass downward and forward along the lateral pelvic wall, accompanied by the obturator nerve above the corresponding vein. The aforesaid structures leave the pelvic cavity through the obturator canal, and therefore the artery divides into the anterior and posterior branch around the margin of this obturator foramen. Within the pelvis, the obturator artery gives branch to the urinary bladder, nutrient vessels to the ileum and the pubic branch, the later anastomosis with the pubic branch of the inferior epigastric artery, and the anastomosis with the present variable relation with the femoral ring. So these one are the obturator artery, which replace the original artery and might produce the hazard in the surgical approach of this supragluteal femoral hernia. So this one are the obturator artery. Third one, there is a middle sacral artery. Here you can see this one are the middle sacral artery, inferior vesical artery. This one are the inferior vesical artery or the vaginal artery. So these artery are the inferior vesical artery, inferior gluteal artery. Here you can see this one are the inferior gluteal artery and internal pudendal artery. This one are the internal pudendal artery. So these four are the anterior division of this internal iliac artery. First there is the inferior vesical artery. So inferior vesical artery, it arises either separately or in common with this middle rectal artery and supply the base of this urinary bladder. So just name is given this vesicle, so it supply the urinary bladder. And terminal part of this ureter, seminal vesicle, ampulla of the vas deferens and the prostate. The inferior vesical artery correspond with this vaginal artery in female. So this one are the inferior vesical artery. Second one, middle rectal artery. So middle rectal artery, each artery pass downward and the medially through this pelvic rectal space within the lateral ligament of the rectum and supply the lower part of this rectum and provide the few wings to the bladder and the seminal vesicle. Third one are the inferior gluteal artery. So inferior gluteal artery, it is the one of this terminal branch of this anterior division of this internal iliac artery. The artery pass downward and backward between this ventral rami of this first and the second sacral nerves, or the between the second and the third sacral nerve. It finally leaves the pelvis through the lateral sciatic foramen below the piriformis and appear in the gluteal region. So this one are the inferior gluteal artery. Last one, there is a internal pudendal artery. It is the other terminal branch of this anterior division and leave the pelvis through the greater sciatic foramen between the piriformis and coccygeus muscles. The artery crosses the dorsal surface of the ischial spine where it is related medially with this pudendal nerve. So this one are the internal pudendal artery. So here you can see this internal pudendal artery, middle rectal artery, this one are the superior vesical artery, this one are the inferior vesical artery, this one are the obturator artery, these are the obliterated umbilical artery, so the middle ligament, umbilical ligament, so this later it is degenerate and to form a obliterated medial umbilical ligament, and it is continuous as a internal iliac artery. So this one are the anterior division of this इंटरनल इलियक आर्टरी एंड इट्स ब्रांचेस. तो कितनी ब्रांच हुई एंटीरियर इलियक आर्टरी की? जो ऑब्लिटेट अम्बिलिकल आर्टरी, इट इज डायरेक्टली कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ दिस इंटरनल इलियक आर्टरी. देन सुपीरियर वसाइकल आर्टरी, उसके बाद है इंफीरियर वसाइकल आर्टरी, मिडल रेक्टल आर्टरी, ऑब्चुरेटर आर्टरी, uterine artery and the vaginal artery. These two artery are you can see in female, and inferior gluteal artery and internal pudendal artery. So these one are the branches of this anterior division of this iliac artery. Now parietal branch of the anterior division, there is a inferior gluteal artery and obturator artery. These are the parietal branch of this anterior division of this internal artery. In female, there is a vaginal and uterine artery. Here you can see this one are this uterine artery, this one are the uterine artery, and this one are the vaginal artery. So both uterine and the vaginal artery, it is the branch of this anterior division of this internal iliac artery. So vaginal artery, it is correspond with this anterior vesical artery of the male and pass downward and medially to the vagina, where it divide into these several small branch. The branch is anastomos in the median line in front of this front and behind the vagina, and from the anterior and posterior azygous artery of this vagina. The vaginal artery supply the vagina, bulb of the vestibule, and urinary bladder and rectum. Second one are the uterine artery. So this one are the uterine artery. It is the large vessels in female and initially accompanies the lateral side of this pelvic part of this ureter. On approaching the supravaginal part of this uterine cervix, the artery crosses above and in front of the ureter from the lateral to medial side and then pass upward through the lower attached margin of this broad ligament, where the artery runs tortuously upward along the lateral margin of this body of this uterus. Finally, it runs laterally below the uterine tube, enter the ovary through the meso-ovarium, and anastomosis with this ovarian artery. The uterine artery supply the urinary bladder, terminal part of this uterus, vagina, uterus, ureter, terminal part of this ureter, vagina, uterus, and the part of this uterine tube, ovary, and the other content of this broad ligament. So these one are the arterial supply of this uterus. So uterine artery and the vaginal artery both are the anterior division of this internal iliac artery. Now branches of this posterior division. So posterior division, it gives the iliolumbar artery, two lateral sacral artery, and the superior gluteal artery. First, iliolumbar artery. So iliolumbar artery, it pass upward and laterally in front of the ala of the sacrum between this lumbosacral trunk and the obturator now, and then divide into this iliac and the lumbar branch. So iliolumbar artery further divide into this iliac and lumbar branch. So name is given this iliolumbar. Iliac branch किसको supply करती है? Psoas major and iliacus muscles को, and reach the iliac fossa and provide the branches to the these two muscles and nutrient branch to the ilium. And जो lumbar branch है वो पास होती है psoas major and anastomos with this fourth lumbar artery and supply the intervertebral foramen between this fifth lumbar vertebra and the sacrum. Second one, there is a two lateral sacral artery. So lateral sacral artery usually they consist of the upper and lower branch. The upper branch entered through the first or the second pelvic sacral foramen, and lower branch descend in front of this piriformis, the sacral flexus of the navel, along the lateral margin of the pelvic sacral foramen. So both arteries provide the spinal branch through the pelvic sacral foramen, which supply this content of the sacral canal and finally emerge through the dorsal sacral foramen. Third one are the superior gluteal artery. So superior gluteal artery, it is largest branch of this internal iliac artery, pass backward between this lumbosacral trunk and first sacral nerve. It leaves the pelvis through the greater sciatic foramen above the piriformis, and it supply the gluteal region. So this one are the superior gluteal artery. It is the posterior division of this internal iliac artery. Now vein. So vein or the pelvic vein, it is the correspond with this artery. So vein of this pelvic consist of this parietal and the visceral set, which follow the course of this corresponding artery and drain mostly into the internal iliac vein. So these are the internal iliac vein. It is the correspond with this artery. So here it is now the nerves of the pelvis. So you can see this internal pudendal artery, iliococcygeal muscle, sacrospinous ligament, pudendal nerve, inferior rectal artery, sacrotuberous ligament, then internal iliac artery, piriformis muscle, this one the piriformis muscles, inguinal ligament, internal obturator muscle, levator ani muscles. Now nerves of this pelvis, the nerves may be considered in two groups, somatic and autonomic. So somatic में obturator nerve आवશે, दूसरी आएगी sacral flexus. So this all you can learn in the lumbosacral flexus and its branches. दूसरी 5 nerves है, now to the piriformis, now to the levator ani muscle and coccygeal muscles, now to perineal branch of the S4 nerve, pelvic splanchnic nerve. So this and pudendal nerve and the inferior rectal nerve. This nerve are you can see within this wall of this pelvis. Now at the gluteal region, 7 nerve you can see superior gluteal nerve, inferior gluteal nerve, then the nerve to quadratus femoris, now to obturator internus, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve, perforating cutaneous nerve and sciatic nerve. So this nerve you can see within gluteal region, but you can see these are the subcostal nerve, iliohypogastric nerve, ilioinguinal nerve, genitofemoral nerve, lateral cutaneous nerve of this thigh, and obturator nerve and femoral nerve. This all nerve it passes within this wall of this pelvis, but it innervate at the gluteal region and the muscles of this leg. Now pelvic part of this autonomic nervous system is divided into this sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic part of this autonomic system comprises the pair of the sympathetic trunk and hypogastric flexus of the nerve. Each ganglionated sympathetic trunk enters the pelvis through the lumbosacral triangle behind the corresponding common iliac vessels. The trunk lies on the pelvic surface of the sacrum along the medial margin of the pelvic sacral foramen, usually joined with this trunk of this other side in front of this coccyx. So this one are the sympathetic. Superior hypogastric flexus, it's situated, the flexus is situated below the aortic bifurcation in front of this body of this fifth lumbar vertebra and sacral promontory between the two common iliac artery and behind the peritoneum. And this one are the superior hypogastric flexus. So here there is a complete the whole of this pelvis. You can see this one are this also which are what is the functional component and which are the applied anatomy. So relation of this superior hypogastric flexus known as the presacral neurectomy. In some time, accompany for the relief of the pain in spasmodic dysmenorrhea, inoperable case of this cancer of the rectum or the urinary bladder. The presacral neurectomy in male may produce the disturbance of the ejaculation due to the interruption of the motor innervation of the seminal vesicle. So these one are the superior hypoglossal plexus and inferior hypoglossal plexus. It consists of the right and left part and situated by the side of the rectum as a dense network of the nerves. So these one are the inferior hypoglossal plexus. So here there is a complete the class of the